we got this upgraded EVO. I think it's north of 100 horsepower. We got the exhaust cam sensor from PRP relocation kit. To do that, obviously, I'm draining the coolant because the uprated hose is in the way. We got this beautiful Coolerworks Short Shifter kit. It's definitely gonna improve the shift times and a little bit more fun. Brand new alternator. Oh yeah, and then some bigger relays because it has upgraded fuel pump. A very heavy duty upgraded fuel pump, so. We got the exhaust camshaft sensor relocation housing. On the old housing, the sensor would sit this way, which restricts the pretty much the turbo size you can go up to, because the turbo, obviously, if you can see those signs, was hitting on the sensor, and pretty much it'll make the sensor burn out faster, and it's more exposed to heat on this side, so it'll make the sensor pretty much burn out faster. With the relocation kit, the sensor now will sit this way compared to sitting this way. That way it's away from the heat, it's away from the extreme heat from the exhaust side, and it'll extend the sensor's life. Let's get that installed. This sensor ain't sending no more.
The sensor's not sensing?
No, pretty much it cracked on the turbo. Like if you look right here, this is why this kit is so important, because the way that the exhaust cam sensor was positioned before, it was just hitting on this, it was hitting on the turbo every time the engine moved. I guess it was holding it in the perfect position, and then I moved it. Now the sensor is not working, so we're gonna put a brand new one on there and protect it from all the evilness of the turbo. Short throw shifter or alternator, brand new throttle body. You see this thing? Take a look at this. See anything wrong there? Why is the nut on the other side of that and not on the front? It makes no sense. Mitsubishi definitely loves to test patience. We're gonna be doing a pulley swap. Not on this one, we have a brand new alternator. We're gonna go with the upgraded pulley. Looks like it's bigger diameter. So it being a bigger diameter, it would, as the car pretty much puts down power, it's putting less stress on the alternator, because the alternator will be turning a lot slower with this bigger pulley compared to the smaller one. It's just like a supercharger in reverse. If you were to drop smaller pulleys on a supercharger, it would make the blower spin faster, more power. With this, we want to do the opposite. We want to put the least amount of stress as we can on the alternator to extend its life. All right, brand new alternator. Ah, it is even bigger. All right, let's get that off. Go, we're back. We're getting ready to take apart the center console and install this short throw shifter. First step, take off the shift knob by unscrewing it. Holy crap. Make sure the boot's free. Now, remove this bad boy. Now, there's another screw.
So, Scott's EVO that we got going here. Wired up the drive-by wire, 68mm Bosch EVO-VIII accelerator pedal. Got that all configured. Had to move a lot of inputs to the dash, use that as basically the I/O expander. Got it up on the dyno just to verify drivability, stuff like that. Figured I'd do some revs. And good thing I did, because at zero duty, this thing is creeping from, I mean, you can even see it. I mean, my target's 20 PSI, so you come up, overshoot that. And then this white tracer here, is basically boost, and it just creeps all the way up to about 37 PSI, so that is not good. That should be flat. I think it's got like 20 pounds of gate in it. So we gotta do some investigation, because that would not be cool for 93. 37 PSI would be like, sorry brother, no can do. Seems like the manifold it used to have a sheepy kit on it, now it's got a BS fab. Seems like this manifold like spool a bit faster. But definitely not good. I don't think the kit's a problem for wastegate priority. I think we got a wastegate issue. I gotta figure that out. I gotta pull a gate off, smoke it, see what the hell's going on. Probably got something lodged in the boost controller like the rest of, like the 90 other cars that came through here. I don't know. It's like you get a string of things that's like the same thing. And you're like, what is going on? And then it just stops. So yeah, big common thing is debris lodged in the boost controller. So yeah, that's that open filter, no filter life. But drive-by-wire, that's seamless. That's how you fix Evo's idle air control issues. You just put a electronic throttle body in the goddamn thing.